Hi, I'm Rob Hobson, registered nutritionist, and I'm going to show you how to get a little bit of vitamin D in your diet with my recipe for mushroom and feta cheese frittata. So the first thing you need to do to make your frittata is crack 6 eggs. I've already done that here and I've got them in a bowl. So next thing you need to do is add some chives to your eggs, just a small pinch, and then we're just going to whisk those up. Eggs are actually a really good source of vitamin D, so this is where our vitamin D is coming from in this recipe, along with the mushrooms. We're going to add a little bit of oil into our pan, and you just need to set your heat at medium once the oil's warmed up. Next thing we need to do is add in some onions. So I've just sliced up some red onion here, and I'm also going to add in some garlic. You need about a clove. And you just need to let that cook just for a little bit, just to soften up the onions. It takes about 5 minutes or so just to get them really soft. The next thing is to add in our cherry tomatoes. I've got about 4 or 5 here that I've cut up into 3s. I'm also going to add a handful of mushrooms. Again, mushrooms are one of the key contributors to vitamin D in this recipe. They contain a type of vitamin D called D2. We're just going to let that sizzle around. The next step we need to do is add in our eggs. So you just need to pour these over the top of your dish, and then we want to wait for that to set a little bit. So it takes about a minute or 2 for the bottom bit to set. And if you use a spatula, you want to just keep moving your spatula around so it doesn't stick from the side of the pan. You can season to taste. You don't need much salt because we've got cheese in there as well, so just a few grinds. Add in some pepper. So the bottom of this is cooking now, so if we just lift that around, it's the perfect time to just add in our cheese. So I'm just going to crumble in some feta, about 25 grams. And then what I quite like to add is just a handful of pumpkin seeds. To help the top to cook and for the frittata to cook through, I'm just going to pop this in the oven for about 10 minutes. And the oven's set at 180 degrees C. So frittata should be ready now. So just grab that out of the oven. Just pop it on the side. Now you want to leave this to cool just for a couple of minutes. It'll just be easier to cut. And whatever you do, just watch the handle. I've burnt myself many times doing this. Right, so our frittata's cooled, and you can serve this as a light snack, or it could just be something you serve for brunch, and you can use any number of fillings. You can really have a play with this. It works really well with just a basic green salad. And there you have it. That's our mushroom and feta cheese frittata, rich in vitamin D.